Okay, everyone, welcome back to Cowboy Survival. I'm Richard, and today we're going to do part 3 of our series on forgiveness. In part 1, we looked at what God says about the importance of forgiving. In part 2, we looked at the harm that can be done to ourselves because we fail to forgive others. So today I'm going to talk about what forgiveness looks like in today's modern society. So let's talk about first what forgiveness is not, okay? Forgiveness is not telling somebody that we're going to forget that they ever did anything wrong, okay? Once people do things wrong, you're going to remember it. You can't help but remember it. And you're going to have a certain level of lack of trust with those people. That's normal. That's natural. And nothing in Scripture tells you to then trust people who have sinned against you, even if you've forgiven them. In addition, nothing in Scripture says that because people have been forgiven, that they are absolved of the accountability for what they did. Forgiveness means you are not going to harbor hatred toward them. Forgiveness means that you are not going to let them control you through the remembrance of what they did to you. That's really hard because in some cases, what they did can be so harmful and so deep that it actually controls everything you do, that it permeates every moment of every day. And I understand that. I'm not saying that it's easy to forget those things. What I am saying is, in your heart, you have to be willing to say, as God forgives me for my sins, I forgive you for yours. Remember what it tells us. Every man is a sinner. Every man comes before God with sin in his life. And we have to, if we expect God to forgive us, God tells us we have to also forgive others. We don't have to forget, and we don't have to absolve them of responsibility and accountability for what they have done. And we don't necessarily have to just trust them blindly anymore. But we have to give them the opportunity for a second chance. We have to give them the opportunity to change. We have to give them the opportunity, I think, to turn their life around and to leave that old life behind and take on the new life that is Christ. That is what forgiveness means. As long as they are repentant of what they did, as long as they are sorrowful for what they did, and they commit to not doing that again, we give them a second chance. Forgive those in your life who you believe have done you harm. But in your heart, grant them forgiveness. It'll do you probably more good than it will do them. In the meantime, stay strong, stay prepared, and have a blessed day. We'll see you right here next week on Cowboy Survival.